Hey, everybody! Coming at you live from Jerk's Corner. Looks like we got Top Jimmy in the house, Ryan Miner in the house, Rod Green in the house. Everybody's here, it looks like.
Yep.
Everybody, yep.
Everybody except our guest that was going to be on, but they're not here, so they're not going to be on the show. So, too bad for them. That's a sad story. All right, let's go right straight to Top Jimmy. Top Jimmy, what do you got for us? Say, we've had a weekend of almost holiday kind of stuff. You know, everybody around, I don't know about your house, but my house was full of treats and all kinds of stuff going on. And we went over to Ryan's house last night, had really, really good burritos. They make good burritos at their house. And we had this really decadent dessert.
It was decadent, dude. I mean, I think I'm going to spend the next week ripping that crap off, dude.
Yeah.
It was good.
That was good.
I think
dessert. Wow.
I think I ate the equivalent of about 3 sticks of butter.
I think that's how much is in there.
Yeah. So what do I need to do to work that off? I want a detox. Yeah.
3 sticks of butter. You need 1 day of water only to detox. Mix in some mint.
Mint, like a Tic Tac?
No,
drop
real
a Tic Tac in your water.
Like a whole box of Tic Tacs.
No. Real mint and a sliced up lemon, and let it sit in your fridge overnight, and drink that like a gallon of it over the next week, and maybe several miles of biking every day. 3 sticks of butter. I don't know. That's going to be hard to recover from.
You can't go back, man. It's what's done.
You can.
Hey, can't you get those at the fair now? You just get a stick of butter and they put it on a stick and they dip it in some. They fry it.
They fry it. Yep.
Yeah.
That's too much for me.
Fried butter.
That might be one step above the deep fried Twinkies you can get there. So.
Yeah.
What do they call that? Redneck dessert?
I don't know.
Yes,
That's too much for me.
I've tried the deep fried Twinkie. I've never tried the deep fried butter. That's way off limits.
I'll tell you what. If you've resulted to deep frying your Twinkie, I don't know. That's not good.
The Wingers restaurant has deep fried Twinkies.
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they do. You can buy
All
that.
right, guys, gone off topic.
5 minutes in and we're off the rails.
5 minutes and we're deep frying our Twinkies. All right, so Top
You guys
Jimmy,
are terrible.
tell us what we
Hey,
can
seriously, I was talking about real deep fried Twinkies, not your Twinkie.
do. I don't know what you're talking about.
We deep fry Kirk's Twinkie every other week on Pond Boys, but
I believe we
So I
referred to
missed
that as
last
junk.
week.
I'll tell you what, recovering from that deep fried Twinkie is more difficult than you would think.
yeah. So
Yeah, we'll see.
All
We'll
right,
see you
guys.
at the burn unit, right?
Give us this. Yeah, where's Fire Marshal Bill when you need him?
so see what happens when we don't have a guest.
Yeah,
That's what happens, dude.
that's what happens.
So I missed last week. I got to tell you what I was doing. I spent 3 days in Vegas, went to California for 4 days, went back to Vegas for 3 days, and then I ran a marathon on Saturday. And
George Marathon?
10 days of huh?
Did you do St. George Marathon?
I did the St. George Marathon, and I got to say that 10 days of drinking and Disneyland and Magic Mountain, Six Flags is not the way to prepare for a marathon.
You can't possibly eat good at Disneyland or Vegas or any of those places. You can't do it.
Oh
dude.
no, I gained 5 pounds. I'm not even lying. I weighed myself this morning and I gained 5 pounds. And the reason I admit that is, you know, nobody's perfect. I'm a trainer. I'm a nutritionist. I try to be as good as I can. But you know, I was on vacation with my family, so I let loose a little bit, had some fun. My wife and I weighed this morning. She gained 3.5 pounds, and I gained 5 pounds in 11 days' time.
I've only
She
got one
appreciates you
question.
announcing that.
What?
I'm sorry, Rhonda, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I'm sure she appreciates you announcing that live on Hangout
Yeah.
that she put on my.
Well, that's less
I'm
than
sure
he
I-
gained. That's less than he gained. I only got one question, Top Jimmy. Did you eat one of those huge turkey legs?
No,
Dang it.
I didn't. I should have. That would have been better than what I ate, honestly.
Because I got to tell you, that's my favorite thing at Disneyland is the big, huge turkey leg.
Those things are like you walk around look like Genghis Kong or something.
Yeah,
man. On
yeah.
the side.
That's what's
Things are like
cool about it.
Yeah.
So Friday, no, that's what's cool about it. You're right. You can dress up, eat a big turkey leg. It's Disneyland. Do whatever. But Friday, I'm still in Vegas, and I have my marathon Saturday. Vegas has these little places called Fat Tuesdays, right? Have you ever seen those? They sell basically a Slurpee full of alcohol.
No, but I'll have to tell you about Whip It Out Wednesdays that I saw there one time.
No, that's for a different show.
Okay.
Oh no, we're talking about Twinkies on this show. We're okay.
It wasn't, well, anyway, never mind.
I had a 32-ounce. They call it the Octane 190, and it's basically an orange Slurpee with a half pint of Everclear in it. I drank it on Friday.
Hey, DJ, is it one of those things that they have like the lanyard that hangs around your neck to hold so it doesn't like fall?
They have that, but I didn't get that one.
Oh, okay. All right.
I got a regular
now I gotta
32-ounce mug.
tell my story. Now I gotta tell my story. Anyway, keep going, Top Jimmy. I'm sorry.
Well, that's it, and I just want to share that because when everybody needs to relax a little, put their guard down, have fun once in a while. It's going to take me 2 months to get my 5 pounds off, but I'll do it. And I had a great time, and just wanted to let everybody know it's okay to let loose, especially when you're on a vacation. Don't do the Tuesday night thing. It's Tuesday night, so that's good enough to party. That's not the way to do it. Save up your party, and when you go on vacation with your family, use it. Things like that.
Yeah, just
What's
save
your
up your
story, Kirk?
vacation party. Tell your kids that too. So if they need to have one of those big orange Slurpees with a half a pint of Everclear in it, you can just give them one of those because the rest of the week they haven't had anything. So you might as well let them just party on.
That's right. My 11-year-old twin shared it with
Kristen
me.
and Finley all sloshed up on a Slurpee with Everclear in it. Oh, that's
They slept all the way to St. George. No. Anyway, you got a story before I do my meal plan, Kirk, or should I jump right in?
No, it's already. Well, yeah, you know what? When I went to Vegas one time, and you're talking about this alcohol thing, I went to Vegas one time and I saw there was a place called O'Shea's. It was right next to the Aladdin, and a little leprechaun bar right on the strip. And
It's still there.
we're walking down the street, and this something was tugging on my pants, and I looked down, and it was a small person, and he was just like tugging on my pants, and he's like, "Come on, come into O'Shea's," and he's dressed like a leprechaun with green hair and suspenders and no shirt on. And I'm like, no, I'm not going in there. I don't drink, and I'm not going in there. So I'm not. No thanks. And he's like, no, you got to come in. This is great. So we walked in there just to see what was going on. And there's this long bar. And there's another small person up on the bar, running up and down the bar with a whistle in his mouth and this big, huge container of vodka, green because it was, leprechaun stuff. And as he's running along there blowing this whistle, people are putting money in his, no shirt on, suspenders. People are putting money in his pants, and every time somebody puts money in his pants, he would put this big, huge thing of vodka in their mouth and just start pouring it. And then people were banging on the thing, and he's running up and down with the whistle. It was the most bizarre thing I'd ever seen. One of my first experiences in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's the way to break in Vegas, right? There you go.
I'm like, wow. And so I, of course I got my picture taken with the small person, and yeah, anyway.
That O'Shea's, actually that O'Shea's isn't, they, last time I was there, they had closed that place down. And that was one of my favorite places to go again. I like to go in there, so.
Did they move it? 'Cause I swear I saw it.
No, yeah. Last time I was there, it was closed down, and I think they're wanting to build something else there or something. So maybe they built a new O'Shea's. I don't know.
Maybe they just ran out of little people. They need to,
Maybe.
Had to lay people off. I don't know.
Kirk, were you in suspenders and no shirt by the time you got the picture?
No, no, but it was just one of those things where I didn't expect to see that ever. You don't wake up in the morning and go, I wonder if I'm going to see half-naked little people running around on the bar blowing a whistle. You just don't wake up thinking that.
I think we got a picture of that, something like that, somewhere. Of that, Rhonda. If she wouldn't.
I hope not, because I think I destroyed all those pictures.
Yeah.
Rhonda's muted for whatever reason. You're muted, Rhonda.
So suddenly you're not
Yeah,
feeling.
I have one.
You have one.
Yeah, I have one of those. It'll make an appearance later today.
Oh, great.
The picture?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sweet. Looking forward to it.
Is it have to do with the poll?
I'm not a picture guy.
It better not be me in some suspenders. That's all I can say. And I better not have green hair.
I think we've got a picture of a leprechaun on a pole somewhere.
There better not be a leprechaun on a pole. Anyway, stop, Jimmy.
Let's do the meal plan.
Tell us what we need to eat this week.
All right.
You only
now
have
remember,
3 minutes because we wasted all your time.
Okay, 3 minutes it is. Bam. We're going to do it. Remember, these meal plans that I give you on this show are
Okay, thanks a
1,500
lot,
calories.
Jimmy. I really appreciate that. That was really great. No, I'm kidding. Uh-oh.
Okay, remember, the meal plans I give you on this show are 1,500 calories.
Okay.
They're balanced to be 50% carbs, 20% protein, and 30% fat, which is an ideal balance. And for every 30 minutes you work out, you want to add probably a couple hundred calories to that, being intense workout. And I usually add protein shakes because that's what you want to add is muscle. So we got a good one today. For breakfast, we're going 1 piece of French toast on whole wheat bread. Your mixture for making this is 1 egg and a 1/4 cup of non-fat milk. And you only get 1 piece of bread because French toast is high in calorie, but it's also high in protein, and good fats. And dip that bread, cook it up, mix up the rest of your batter, so to speak, and cook that up like scrambled eggs and eat that. Along with that, you get 1 1/4 cups of strawberries, or any berry you prefer. I just try to mix it up, so we're going strawberries today. And you even get 2 pieces of bacon. Now, this is not turkey bacon. This is bacon. Despite, bacon's bad rap, bacon is fairly healthy, and it has good fats in it. Now, you can't have a pound of bacon for every meal. That's obviously not the route to take, but a little bacon here and there is okay. This is the first bit of bacon that I've included in my meal plans, and if you go back through the shows, this will be the 4th meal plan that I've given you. So bacon. My mom used to save the bacon grease and cook in bacon grease, and that's actually healthier than using a margarine or one of those sprays, 0-calorie sprays, because these are all chemicals. Margarine and your basic pan spray are chemicals. They're not even food in there. So, bacon has a bad rap. Don't overdo it, but it's okay for you. Our mid-morning snack, as always, between breakfast and lunch, is your protein shake. No, that's all the bacon you get. I said that.
I'm just trying to throw that in there.
25 grams of protein.
You had me at bacon, Top Jimmy.
I know nobody's listening now. They're going to cook their bacon.
Everybody's thinking about bacon. You totally lost everybody now. I'm just thinking about bacon. That's all I can think about.
In between breakfast and lunch, we always have a protein shake. That protein shake. No. 25 grams of protein, 1 or 2 grams at the most of fat and sugars, okay? Lunch today is 4-ounce chicken breast sandwich on wheat bread.
With bacon?
A slice of tomato, some spinach, a teaspoon of mustard, and I'm even letting you have a teaspoon of mayo today. I wouldn't do that myself, but it will fit in your calories and your fat content. 1 teaspoon of mayo on your sandwich.
And
a
you
half
can
cup
put
of
bacon on it,
veggies.
and it's a bacon lettuce tomato sandwich.
You could, if you didn't eat your bacon for breakfast, you could put that bacon on your sandwich. Okay, but you don't get bacon twice.
Oh,
Stop with that. Stop it.
no
Put
more
bacon bits on it, dude.
And so you got your sandwich.
I got the bacon beat down. I can't have any bacon.
You only gave me 3 minutes, man. I got to do this.
Oh, okay.
Half cup of veggies. A half cup of veggies with your sandwich. I prefer probably carrots. It gives you that crunch that you would want instead of potato chips. And a half cup of yogurt.
Mm.
And then our afternoon snack, we're going with 3 cups of popcorn. 3 cups. That's pretty good. You're going to cook it in a teaspoon of sunflower oil. These are home popped in a air popper. You don't buy microwave popcorn. Again, that stuff is so full of chemicals. Don't do it. You got a bee in there, Ryan, or what?
Doing it.
Freaking bee almost stung me. I hate bees.
Bees love bacon.
My nose is itching. Sorry. That's our snack. Is 3 cups of popcorn cooked in sunflower oil. I want to repeat. Sorry.
The dog wants bacon too. That's Top Jimmy's dog's going nuts, so he had to mute himself there. So let's talk about bacon.
My dog's
Okay, never mind.
Freaking bee, man.
4 ounces of ground beef, seasoned to taste. 2 cups of dark greens and a vinaigrette salad dressing on that.
Can you season the beef with bacon?
Yeah, if you didn't eat your bacon for breakfast. You get 2 pieces of bacon for the whole day. Eat them with your breakfast, put it on your sandwich, mix it in with your beef for dinner, but that's all you get.
It's like
And then with that,
oh, somebody's calling. Where's the phone?
ding dong. Ding dong. Oh my gosh, my nose is itching. Sorry, guys. We doing the phone?
You're calling Kirk's Corner, where all I can think about is bacon.
Jessica Maynard says she likes to use avocado instead of mayonnaise. What do you think about that, Jimmy?
She likes to use avocados instead of.
What?
Top Jimmy, what's the deal with that? Can you just use avocados instead of mayonnaise?
Oh, absolutely. But okay, now again, avocados very, very, very healthy, but high in fat. So you can't use that much of it. Just probably like an eighth or a quarter of an avocado, because we're trying to fit it into 1,500 calories here and 30% fat, right?
So what you can do is
avocado is a great.
Don't eat any bacon, and then you can have avocados, or
That's
you can
not an
have more
option.
bacon and have less avocados. These are your choices.
No.
Somebody else is calling. Okay. Yep. This is Kirk's Corner. We're talking about how we're going to ration our bacon.
Tim Longwell says he prefers mustard. Is mustard okay?
Oh yeah, mustard's great. Mustard has no calories at all, right?
Right. Oh, I lost you. Hello?
Hello?
Mustard. No, you're there.
Are you there?
Oh, we can see you.
Can't
You're
see you.
there.
What the heck? Oh
Well,
my
we can
goodness.
see you. You can hear us. Oh, I lost Top Jimmy. You can see him. Hear it.
Beef, bacon.
That dog is
Wow.
crazy. Somebody mute Top Jimmy's dog. He heard something about bacon and he wants to have bacon. The dog's like, I heard bacon.
They got my dog barking.
Hey, while he's muting his dogs, we can say hello to, we can say hi to Jessica and Tim and Scott and Chris. Chris is in the house today.
Hey guys, Scott sent me a bunch of questions to ask and answer, so I've got some questions for Scott. We'll have to do that in a minute when Top Jimmy.
Real quick, the mustard is okay. You can honestly use unlimited mustard.
Unlimited mustard. That's the thing. That's
Yep.
the hashtag for the day. Unlimited mustard. Rationed bacon and unlimited mustard.
I was thinking money in his pants was the one for today. But we can go
I
with
went
that.
to Subway on Friday, and they used unlimited mustard on my sandwich, and I was pissed. Okay.
Thanks for calling Jerk's Corner, where unlimited muster seems to be the topic.
Chris Davies says, are we talking hashtag American bacon or proper English smoked back bacon?
Oh.
Oh. See, now that's the difference. See, now that is a good question because, see, I grew up in Canada and we have back bacon there. And I don't know what the difference between back bacon and American bacon, and I don't know what the difference is. But I'll tell you what, back bacon seems to have less fat in it.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with that. And I'm just going from experience, but yeah, the back is going to be way more muscly as opposed to the hind or whatever. But as long as it comes from a pig, we're going with pig bacon today.
Is that where the bacon comes from? Is the bum? That's where it's the back end?
It comes from various different places.
Because I don't know how I feel about that.
I can tell you,
I'll just have eggs.
Sure that the bacon doesn't come from a turkey. It's either bacon or it's not.
Right.
That's
it's bacon.
Right.
Yeah.
And on that topic, turkey bacon is usually so full of sodium and other chemicals to make it taste like bacon that it's not any better for you. Just have bacon. Just keep your your serving small. Serving proportion. We talk about that all the time. Just have a regular piece of sliced turkey or bacon. Don't have turkey bacon. Most of it is just not that good for you.
No faking bacon.
No faking bacon.
No faking bacon. Just regular old bacon.
Yep. So that wasn't all the dinner. Let's do the dinner.
Okay.
Real fast. So you had your 4 ounces ground beef.
Bacon.
Your 2 cups dark greens with a vinaigrette or a low-fat dressing. I don't like low-fat dressings because they have chemicals in them again. I prefer a vinaigrette, which is mostly all natural. But, if you're going to go ranch or something, go low-fat. And you got 6 whole wheat crackers like a Triscuit or a wheat thin, and 2 slices of melon. That was dinner. So that was your meal plan for the day.
Everybody's going to have to go back and watch because we can't think about anything but bacon.
That's right. And on that topic, if you go back through the shows and get all the meal plans, you will now have 4 different meal plans with a good variety of food, all 1,500 calories, all balanced for 50% carbs, 20% protein, and 30% fat.
Is it possible, Rhonda, to break out those meal plans and separate the meal plans into just a Jimmy meal plan, 4 meal plans for the 4 days of non-eating bacon?
It is.
We should maybe do that.
Let's do that.
Jimmy, we should probably do that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And that way
I
everybody
could also, I guess, put a copy and paste of the text up in one of the comment threads as well.
I think he was saying bacon. Did anybody hear anything?
Bacon.
He said bacon comments.
Bacon comments, yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
Somebody's calling in here.
Somebody's calling.
Thank you for calling Jerk's Corner. Bacon bits are off the menu.
I think Chris Davies is making fun of our bacon. He said back bacon, hardly any fat and easy to trim off. Your American bacon is really streaky. Our bacon's not streaky. Is our bacon streak? I don't know.
I don't know what he's talking about. All I know is that when we went to eat in Las Vegas, he ordered this monster burger that was about this tall at Denny's.
Ooh, call me out.
It was a make-your-own burger kind of thing. I've never seen anything so humongous. And it had bacon on it, I do recall.
And he ate the whole thing.
He ate the whole thing. In fact, two guys got those burgers there. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if anybody else has eaten at Denny's lately. I don't know if it's any good, but at that particular Denny's, these guys, the cook in the back was fabulous. He made this amazing stuff, and these burgers came out, and it looked like the picture in the menu. So when it looks like the picture in the menu, then you know you've got something.
Yep.
Yes.
So the statement that they were making earlier about how healthy they ate when they were in Vegas, that's not entirely true, is it?
They made what statement, Rhonda?
They said they ate healthy when they were in Vegas.
Oh yeah, that was just somebody. That was tongue in cheek. There was no healthy. Well, actually, we did eat pretty healthy there. Anyway, yeah, we did. That was
relatively speaking.
That wasn't in Vegas though. Did I say Vegas? I meant Moab. I didn't mean to say Vegas. If I said that, I misspoke.
You got bacon in Vegas on your mind. Woo!
That's all we can think about is Vegas and bacon. Thanks a lot, Top Jimmy. Thanks for whatever you're supposed to teach us. We learned about Vegas and bacon somewhere in there. Subliminal messaging. Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
I'm going to go over to these. All your time.
I'm going to go over to these questions that Scott Taylor posed to me. So one question that he said is, or that he has is, pedals for mountain bikes, to clip or not to clip. He wants to know if we should buy clipless pedals, if he should clip in for his bicycle, if he should have clipless pedals. Now I'm just going to preface that a little bit. So clipless, this is kind of confusing a little bit, means that you have a pedal and a shoe that are compatible. There's a cleat on the bottom and you clip into that shoe and pedal. And so you're attached to your bicycle. It's a little bit confusing because it says clipless, but the reason that it's coined that phrase is because back in the day there used to have something on your shoe and your cleat called clip, and that went on your pedal, and that cleat, or that it wasn't a cleat, it was a clip. Now we went over to these new pedals that have a cleat and you can snap in. That's clipless. I know that's confusing, but that's the way it is. Anyway. Scott wants to know if he should clip in, and of course I say yes because that's the only way to go. You're more safe that way. Even if you don't think you are, you really are. Once you learn how to use a clipless pedal, it's just a way, way better situation. And then we can add in the factor that it's much more efficient as well. Jimmy's got a question.
You say once you learn how to use that mechanism, it's safer. But what about a novice that has never used that mechanism? Should we get used to it before we actually try mountain biking with that, or are we truly safer right from the get-go using that mechanism?
No, there is a little bit of a learning curve. It's not much. I mean, it's really quite easy to learn how to use it. Once you've learned how to use that, then it should only take you a couple of days to figure it out. You can be more efficient and more safe on that for sure. And automatically your body wants to clip out of that pedal once you've learned how to use it. So I've been in. I can't even think of a situation where I've been in where that's been more dangerous. I have seen people crash on those types of pedals because they haven't learned how to use them, and it's just kind of a novice thing, brand new, fall over and not be able to clip out. Another thing is to make sure they're adjusted properly. That's a big part of it. Making sure that that cleat's not too hard to get in and out of. Make sure it's not catching on your foot, on your shoe. Those are all things you got to watch out for. But it's better. That's a better situation.
I can definitely, from a kinetic chain standpoint, understand how it's more efficient. Obviously, if you're not clipped in, you're basically using your quads for everything. And if you are clipped in, you're using your quads on the push and your hammies and your butt on the pull. Yeah,
and that's another thing too. Yeah, that's very true. If you learn how to use them again, because I watch this all the time. I see people with, even if they're clipped into their shoe, maybe they're not being as efficient on that, and that's where spinning comes into play. You have to learn how to spin on your bicycle, and that's using all of your muscles and very, very, very carefully spinning that around so you're most efficient in your pedal stroke. It's not easy. It's not easy. It doesn't come naturally to everybody. In fact, it's not a natural thing to learn how to spin. And we just want to mash down on those pedals and make the bike go. But spinning is important for sure. Well, let's see. What else did he? There was another question he had in there. Scott, if you can think about what it is, I'm having a hard time finding it here. So, because Scott's here. Where is that thing? Rhonda, where is that?
I can't see it from here.
I know. I'm just trying to find it. It's on my computer here somewhere. I'm gonna
Chris
lose.
just posted the guide to a guide to British back bacon in the comments. So if you guys get a chance, check that out.
We used to get back bacon on our pizza. Basically, it's ham. You know, that's kind of what back bacon is. It's just a nice slab of ham, thinly sliced. Okay, so also Scott wants to know tubeless versus tubes for mountain bikes. That's a good question. What do you think, Ryan? Think you should go tubeless?
Well, here's the thing. Tubeless, I think tubeless is you've got the advantage because one, you don't have to worry about pinch flats, and what a pinch flat is if you roll over something fast or at a good rate of speed, like a rock or something, and that shoves the tire into the tube, which in turn shoves the tube into the rim. That's a pinch flat, and so you don't have to worry about that with tubeless. It's less weight. Now they are a little bit more difficult to set up, like at first, and you got to make sure, like if you're doing like a long ride or a race or whatever, you got to make sure you set it up a long time in advance, just so you have time to get that bead set on your wheel. And so that answer your question, I think it's an advantage, and I think most people would agree with me. You don't have to worry about the tubes, but you'll probably agree with me on this one. You should always carry a tube with you just in case you do flat. So.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It's hard to set it. It's hard to set a bead on the trail.
Yeah, almost impossible.
Impossible, yeah. So.
Yeah, almost. So another thing to think about too. You're mentioning that low pressure. You want traction. That's what everybody's looking for. We want traction on the trail. You want to be able to corner and handle that bike, and without that kind of traction, you're sliding all over the place, and you're wrecking the trail. Nothing worse than looking at the trail and seeing people come down and skid the trail and just ruin it. So if you want traction, the way to go is tubeless.
I run my tubeless about 10 pounds less than what I would if I had tubes in there. So ideally,
30 pounds, 25 to 30 pounds, anywhere in there, which is really low. But man, you can get some serious traction on those things.
Yep. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Good question. Good question. There was one more too. I can't see if I can find it here. Oh, somebody's calling in here. Thank you for calling Jerk's Corner, where tubeless is where you should hang out.
Scott Taylor says third was your comments on Interbike.
Oh yeah, Interbike. That's what it was. Yeah, I mean we just had a blast down there, and Ryan, we just next year, right?
Yep.
So we went to Interbike and we saw all kinds of fun stuff, and I've been there a few times, but it was Scott's first time to go to Interbike, and we wandered around in there and saw all these new fancy things, and it's just so fun to go to that trade show because there's so many cool, exciting things going on there. All the new products to come out. GoPro's got new stuff. Shimano's got new stuff. To see all the new bikes, and what a fun show that is. That's really, if you ever get a chance to go see that, you should go do that. It's highly recommended. And I bought this bike back here from Interbike. This bike that's hanging behind me here. 27.5 carbon rigid bike. It's going to be fun.
And you got forks on it now, man.
I got forks the other day, and you believe it or not, I bought those forks on KSL.
Oh, wow, man.
I mean, I can buy stuff wholesale, and I can buy things and get a really good deal on something, but I saw those forks on KSL, and they were a good deal, so I bought some.
Yeah, I'm a Fox snob, too, and those are Fox forks. So.
Those are Fox forks, yeah, and they're fancy looking. It's got all the motion control on it. It's got all kinds of fancy stuff on it.
Sweet.
Through axle. Yeah, it's going to be sweet. So I'm going to build that bike up, and that'll be fun to try out this year. Well, lots of good projects coming up. We're going to build a new fat bike this year. We're going to build a new fixation fat bike.
Both of us sold our fat bikes, didn't we, dude?
Yeah. Sold them off. Now it's time. Ryan's got another one, but I keep trying to talk him out of it.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I just got such a good deal on this one, but I'm not married to it. So.
That's good.
Yeah.
Is this new fixation Blackhawk, I think, is going to be the way to go. We're going to try it out and see what happens. They've got it's a 197 millimeter rear end. So if you have a 197 millimeter rear end on a fat bike, that's good. On everything else, that's really small.
Yeah. You're a bony sucker.
That's it. Yeah, that's right. So that's going to be good. I'm excited to try and check that out. Plus, those come with a suspended front end, so they'll have a fork on it.
Which was the point of selling our bikes, because we found out that we weren't able to put a front suspension on our bikes. Like, we would never be able to do it.
Yeah.
So we, although they were top of the line fat bikes, I mean, we could never upgrade. So we decided to go a different direction, my friend. So.
That's going to happen. That guy's going to bring that fat bike now because he's watching the show. You're like, oh, crap.
Hey, what's done is done, dude. I got your money, you got my bike. Well, you're done, man.
That's right. No, that's, hey, it is what it is. It's a beautiful fat bike. I mean,
man, those bikes, dude, there's nothing to complain about those bikes.
No,
Real bikes are sweet, man. So.
Well, we got to try something new, right? It wouldn't be Jerk's Corner if we didn't try something new.
Exactly.
Well, that's the way that's going. What do you think, Top Jim? You want to go do a little fat biking this year?
Yeah, I do. I don't know if I can do it on the bike I bought from you, though.
No. No. Full on road bike, Top Jimmy out in the snow. That would be funny. You know what that would be like? That would be like trying to lose weight eating only sticks of butter.
Yeah.
That's what that would be like. Just wouldn't work. Impossible. That's impossible. No,
right?
What's that?
You guys still riding in the mornings or anything, or is it getting too cold for you?
No, I'm riding, man. I'm riding. I'm riding tomorrow morning.
Man, is awesome riding, man. It's one of my favorite times of year to ride.
Yeah, this is the time of year to do it right now.
Yeah, it's awesome.
In fact, that's happening, right? We're gonna go on another night ride. We're going on another night ride. We're going another night ride.
We're gonna go play with the porcupines and skunks.
Yeah, there's all kinds of animals out right now.
Yeah.
There's tons of animals out. So, you know what? We got to give a shout out to Cali Protectives, of course. Got my hat on. Check it out. They're protecting our melons all this year, and next year, 2015, they've got some really cool designs coming out, so we're excited about that. Not the kind of melons that you're thinking, but that's what happens. This is Strider. Don't forget your kids. Get them on a Strider. Get them started early. Ryan, I saw your kids last night running around on their bicycles, riding a bicycle like crazy men, and they learned on Strider.
They did learn on a Strider. It was all because of that. Those work, man. I mean, telling you, I'm a believer. They could use me. They could use me for one of their advertisements anytime. So they're awesome.
You see Ryan on a Strider.
They have big ones, right?
Yeah, they're 16-inch wheels, so they're a little bit bigger, and you could actually probably ride one. We could set it up that way. Actually, I think they have adult ones now.
You know what would be fun is to have a Strider, like us out on a Strider, like racing a Strider on live. That would be so sweet.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Rhonda's all that's
Strider races.
We could have some Strider races.
I don't have to do it. I'm good.
Let's do that. Let's see if we can figure out how to do that. Have some Strider races. That'd be genius.
It would be genius. Well, we could do it out in my parking lot here. I mean, figure out some way to do it out in my parking lot here. So.
Yeah, that might work. That might. You know where we could do it also? We could do it at the park over here.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you could do it wearing kilts. How about that?
No, you can't ride a Strider. You can't ride any sort of bicycle wearing a kilt.
No.
You could.
Man.
You couldn't.
That's just like asking for chafing, man. Can't do it.
Chafing the dream.
Well, I'm not riding the bike, so it doesn't bother me.
No, they can't do that now. It's just cold.
I like my taint too much to do that.
What is that? What is that hat you're wearing? That company's supposed to protect your melons. Who is it again?
It's Cali, K-A-L-I. Cali Protectives. They're for protecting your melons, not your melons, but your melon. because that's
Hey,
your.
they could have something to protect your melons too.
Well,
I was thinking
you
that
know.
you could wear a kilt and have those things protecting your melons.
They don't make padded bras. Let's put it that way. They make helmets. Cali Protectives makes helmets for your helmet head. They put it on, and you know what? They're really comfortable. We rode all down in Moab with those on, and man, they were comfortable. And they were the new ones, so I got to check out all the new stuff they had down there. It was fun. And we got some good pictures too. I don't know if we've had any. Chris is going to post a few up. I know he's got to use them for their advertising and stuff. But man, I'd sure like to get some of those out there and post them up. So maybe Chris can post a couple of pictures and show them off a little bit because they turned out so good. They had some really good stuff. And I learned a lot about photography. I know Scott learned a lot too. So Chris was very, very generous with his sharing his talent with us. And we appreciate that because I learned a lot. I learned a lot about taking photographs and a lot about what not to do. And I do everything wrong until I learned some stuff from Chris. Thank you for calling Jerk's Corner. This is Kirk, and we're talking about protecting your melon.
Jessica Maynard says she wears her dresses when she rides her bike in the summer. That's like a kilt, kind of.
Yeah, that's good,
See,
Jessica.
it can be
We
done.
have underwear on, I suspect. I hope. Well, I don't even want to go there, but
Oh.
thank you for pointing that
Wow.
out. But with a kilt, we don't wear underwear, and that's just the weird part about it. And so you don't want to ride a bike with a kilt on. That's just not going to happen.
Yep.
Hey, but
I'm
you know
sorry,
what?
Jessica.
Jessica, we did see something down at the show that is for you. So you riding your bike with a dress, I want you to look up these people. Jet Legs. Okay? And there is her information right there. Jet Legs. Now she has this product that if you're riding in a dress, this actually will hold your dress up out of the way while you're riding. It's pretty cool how they do it. It's hard to explain. It's kind of a rubber band type thing, and she puts the rubber band on when she gets on the bike, and it holds the dress out of the way. It's genius. And so that way you don't have to worry about the dress getting caught in the chain and all that kind of stuff.
I have a simple solution for that. All you need to do is like take your dress, like have dresses, and then put like armholes in the bottom of the dress so that dress slips up around your armhole, like into your arm.
Yeah, that's a great idea. If you have no worry about showing off what's going on underneath the dress, but you know that's.
Yeah. Well, you just want it to be. You want it to be functional.
You imagine this big. It's not aerodynamic. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, this product that Jet Legs has is genius. It's absolutely phenomenal. So I highly recommend going to look that up. Jessica, go check them out. Maybe you can carry that product in your store, in your boutique. Anyway, hey, we're gonna close this thing up. Thanks for coming to Jerk's Corner today, and thanks for all the questions. That's really great. I appreciate when people want to ask questions and we can answer those on the show. So always comment, make questions. Let's chat about that because that's what makes the show exciting. Top Jimmy, thank you so much for telling us all about what to eat and
Thanks for having me.
reminding us that we need to eat healthy because that's how we're going to live and have fun. Rhonda,
Yeah.
Thanks for everything. Of course, thanks for producing the show and making us look great online and starting on time. Well, that's our fault, of course. It's not your fault. That's our fault. I just wanted to point that out, that starting on time isn't Rhonda's fault. She would start on time every time, but it's not her fault. It's our fault. And today it was my fault because I couldn't get the computer to work. And so that's my fault that we didn't get it to start on time. And Ryan, thanks for coming on the show, of course, always.
Peace.
My companion in crime, my cohort of trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. We got to come up with some superheroes. Some kind of call sign or I don't know some.
Yep.
I don't know what I said, but I said something. We got to come up with something that yeah, something like that. Oh, yeah, and we got a couple of new business ideas that we're coming up with. We'll have to kind of throw those out there, and then when we get them all set up, huh?
Soon, man. Should be good. So
Yeah, sit down and chat about that some more. Anyway, thanks for coming to Jerk's Corner. You guys all have a super day. And remember, if you're going to go ride your bike, just go ride your bike. Don't think about it. Just go ride it. Because a lot of times you think, you know what, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. I don't feel very good. There's excuses all day long, right, Top Jimmy?
Right.
No excuses.
Listen. So you guys know I do a lot of running. I don't feel like running every single day. Sometimes I have to trick myself. I tell myself, I'll just go run for 5 minutes, and if I'm not feeling it, I'll come right back. And after that 5 minutes, it applies to biking too. Your body's going to be in gear. Your heart rate's going to be up. You're going to feel great. You're going to get another half hour in, no problem. Just go do it.
What do we say about running, Ryan?
Runnings are for criminals.
That's right. Running is for criminals.
Yeah.
However, maybe that's what you should do. Maybe you should go steal something. Then you feel like running. I don't know.
Hey, it doesn't make any difference, dude. If you don't feel like running, you got to run, right?
That's right. Yeah, you don't feel like running, just go steal something. Then you feel like running.
Yep.
Oh, that was a good show. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.